Hey everyone, Bradley tuning in, coming at you with another video. And spring is here. Now, as many of you might have guessed, I am not that excited about the weather. What I'm excited for is what is about to happen in the real estate market. I've been waiting for this for the last year, and I'm excited to watch it unfold in the coming months. What exactly am I talking about? I'm gonna give you the projections on what we're thinking are gonna happen in 2018 in the real estate market here in the GTA. Before I get started, my name is Bradley Watson. I do these videos every single week, give you tips and tricks, keep you updated so you guys are ahead when it comes to investing here in Toronto in real estate. And so let's jump right into it. I wanna start with the bad news, okay? Of course we need the bad news. This is the doom and gloom we hear of the media, and it really is this: the sky is falling. Now that's kind of ironic given where we are now, but they have some truth to this. They do things year over year. We've been talking about this in numerous videos. You can go back. I did one that's called 2018 Real Estate Predictions. Go check that out. I get into depth as to what we were gonna see in the early months of 2018, and it's been unfolding in front of our eyes. Really, the numbers are pretty detailed. If we look at them, we see 40% drops as far as the number of sales. We see price drops of 14.3. Our days on market have changed from a 0.7 months, which is crazy last year, to a 2.2 that we see now. So there's really been a lot of changes that have happened, but all of these we knew were coming. But this, of course, is the bad news. Things are doom and gloom. Let me know what you guys think about all of this that we're hearing in the market and what's doing and the volatility. Does it frighten you guys? Let me put it this way. Let's just take a second, mourn the travesty that has been a 40% decline in sales. Just let that go past us and recognize that the next couple months is what we've been talking about for the last year. We're going to see some crazy changes, and the government has been making intentional interventions just to try and slow it down. Let me explain what I mean. So here is the great news. Everything we've been doing to this date has been year over year, but now if we look just month on month, let's look the last few months what's been happening. We see the following. We see days on market have actually gone down. They're starting to stabilize. We saw a 2.9 in January, and now it's down to 2.2. So there really is a pullback as far as how fast things are selling. They seem to be moving a little quicker, and is kind of speaking to a supply issue as well. But we also see a steady increase in prices. Now, why is this different? Because what we're gonna see is as of the end of this month, so April into May, we're gonna start to see that these numbers are now year over year are comparing true numbers. We're gonna see actual detail from when the market had tanked, and those numbers are gonna be compared. Instead of comparing with record high numbers, this 0.7 days on market, or sorry, months of inventory is just absurd. And so now is the time that we're going to start to see true numbers. And I'll tell you, the market is doing very well right now. And so when we start to compare it with a market that really didn't do so hot mid last year, things are going to start to look pretty impressive. And I think we might see a little bit of a frenzy. So this, I would say, is the reason we're seeing things like the OSFI stress test. Why, if the market is doing so poorly, would you make it harder to qualify? Well, the truth is that the political system and our monetary system, everyone sees that there is a risk here in Ontario that prices could skyrocket now in the spring, which we've been waiting for the last year even. We've been talking about this. I did a video, go back and look in the last few months, called 7 Real Estate Investment Tips. I do a diagram as to what the market will do and when we're gonna see that climb, and it's coming, and this is why I'm so excited. So this is why we're seeing these changes implemented. Of course, there's things been like interest rate. We saw that foreign buyer tax. We saw OSFI. All of these things are working to try and stabilize so the market doesn't springboard like it was last year. But we have such a strong real estate economy here in Toronto. And let me give you a few reasons as to why I think myself and the Toronto Real Estate Board are projecting a growth over the next few months and to the end of 2018. Here's some of the reasons. First off, we see new and active listings are actually at an average low. They're below the 10-year average that we've seen. And now, of course, we see pent-up buyer demand. Everyone's been on the sidelines. And of course, still a shortage in supply, whether that be listings, but also in general inventory here in the GTA. And then, of course, the government makes billions of dollars in revenue from the success of the real estate industry. So there are so many stakeholders involved here. We're not going to see things come crashing down. You're not putting these extra systems in place in order to hurt Canadians or to hurt those in the GTA. They're doing it because they're anticipating these potential growths, and they really want to assist with affordability issues that we've had for the last few years. I'm super excited. I hope you are too, to see what's going to happen in the next few months. I'm not lying when I said I've done probably half a dozen videos that I've made a specific reference to April, May, and we are seeing it unfold in front of our eyes. So I look forward to watching that over the next couple months. We're going to keep giving you more tips and tricks, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below on where the market is going, and slam that subscribe button on Watson Estates on YouTube. If you're following us on Facebook, please like our GTA Real Estate page. I'll see you next week with more tips and tricks. Take care and keep it real.